Shalom, Israel, we're back. We left at Exodus 34:12 through 14. Uh, and the Most High was showing us right there that we were going to be going into a land. Because he say we're going into a land. And he telling us not to make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land over there in 34. All right. Well, we're going to go into Leviticus. Now we're in Leviticus chapter 19, and we're gonna go 19 and 31. He says, give no regard to mediums and familiar spirits. Do not seek after them to be defiled by them. I am the King, your Elohim. So the Most High telling us right there that don't pay no attention. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mind on the Most High, right? Don't pay no attention to no demons, no people that's trying to worship unto idols and sacrifice unto demons and bring demons out the graves. You know, don't take no part in no magic. The Most High, he telling us just keep our mind on him. All right. We're gonna go into Leviticus chapter 20, and we're gonna do verses 23 and 24. So it's Leviticus chapter 20, and we're going to do 23 and 24. He says, and you shall not walk in the statutes of the nation which I am casting you out before, for they commit all these things, and therefore I abhor them. But I have said to you, you shall inherit their land, and I will give it to you to possess a land flowing with milk and honey. For I am the Lord, or I am the King, your Elohim, who has separated you from all people. See there? So the Most High, he's showing you that he has separated Israel from all people. And he also showing you that you should not walk in any of the ways of the Gentiles or the nations, which I am casting you out before. See, so the Most High is sending you somewhere, and where you're going, you must not walk in the statutes of the Gentiles or the nations, you know. He said the Most High abhor them, right? The Most High, it's an abomination to the Most High what these nations is doing. He say the lands where we going, he say he gonna give us them lands to inherit. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to possess the land. And it's the land flowing with milk and honey. All right? But remember, the Most High, he has separated you, though, from all peoples, Israel. All right? And we're going to go, with that, we're going to go to Leviticus chapter 26. We're going to hit verse 1. All right? We're at Leviticus chapter 26, and we're going to do verse 1. He say, you shall not make yourselves, you shall not make idols for yourselves, neither a carved image nor a sacred pillar shall you rear up for yourselves, nor shall you set up an engraved stone in your land to bow down to it. For I am the King, your Elohim. See there? So the Most High showing you again, in the lands where you're going, do not set up no idols for yourselves, no carved images, no sacred pillars, you know what I'm saying, for yourselves, right? Don't bow down to it. He say, for Yah is your Elohim. Yah is your king. He not say, I ain't heard Yah and Jesus yet in none of these verses. He just said, Yah is your Elohim. All right? And with that, we're going to keep going. And we're going into the book of Jeremiah. All right? And it's going to be chapter 9, verse 16. All right, we're in the book of Jeremiah, verse 9, chapter 9, verse 16. And he says, I will scatter them also among the Gentiles, whom neither they nor their fathers have known, and I will send a sword after them until I have consumed them. See that? So the Most High says he gonna scatter the Israelites among the Gentiles, which are the other nations besides Israel, right? He say to whom neither their fathers they nor their fathers have known. So the nations that the Most High gonna scatter us to is the nations that neither us nor our fathers have known. All right. So the most right there, he's just showing us that he's gonna scatter us amongst these Gentile nations. All right, and we got to know who we are, right? Because we know we Israel. That way, we know that it's Israel that's being scattered. All right, all right. So now we know that Israel is being scattered and going into a land which neither they nor their fathers have known. And the Most High telling us that where we going, that these nations is going to be serving these other gods, all right, of wood and stone, and and gods that us nor our Father haven't known. And He telling us not to follow in the ways of these other nations or these other Gentiles, right? All right. Well, I'm gonna make a part 3 to this video. I'm gonna stop this video right here. I'm gonna make a part 3 to it. All right. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Shalom.